Wait, Activision is suing a TikToker? It's not just a TikToker. This is not a TikToker. This is my friend. Like, what is going on here? It's Anthony Fantano. Activision sues music critic over TikTok pizza clip. Activision says it's getting ahead of a legal threat by suing the creator of a popular TikTok video after the company used the audio from his clip in its own post. Activision is testing the theory that repurposing content on TikTok is fair game and not something it has to pay for. It's also accusing Anthony Fantano, the video's creator, of asking for an extortionate amount of money to avoid being sued for using the audio, which it says was permitted by TikTok's terms of service. The Activision suit was filed in California. It seeks a ruling confirming that the company did not infringe on Fantano's rights when it incorporated audio of Fantano talking about a thinly sliced pizza into a video about sneakers themed to its video game character Crash Bandicoot. Fantano's 19-second clip was uploaded in April 2021. Has been liked by more than 5 million times on TikTok and became a meme. We've used it as well. Wait, hold on. I'm going to text them right now. Oh, the video was repeatedly reused and remixed over the last 2 years, which Fantano celebrated according to the suit. Activision's Crash Bandicoot clip was uploaded in June, but it's no longer online. According to the suit, Fantano contacted Activision in late June threatening to sue and has not been satisfied by Activision deleting the video. On July 11th, Fantano allegedly asked for a 6-figure payment. Defendant also apprised Activision that he reached settlements with other entities based on similar use, that these entities had paid a similar sum in order to avoid an expensive litigation, the suit states. But Activision says TikTok's terms of service indicate that users grant third parties the right to modify, adapt, reproduce, or make derivative works of their uploaded videos. Activision also says it pulled Fantano's audio from a listing of sounds that TikTok marked as cleared for commercial use. For those of you who don't know, this is, I hope Fantano doesn't actually sue us, but this is, of course, the famous Austinox meme of the Hasanabe Clips Industrial Complex. Here is that meme being utilized.
A fresh pie, save me a slice. That's good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's all right. That's good. Okay, all right. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's enough slices.
Wait, wouldn't Fantano ruin TikTok if he won? I don't know. I feel like you could absolutely do a specific carve out for commercial usage, because this is very clearly a commercial usage of his audio. You know what I mean? This dispute is a textbook example of how intellectual property law can be misused by individuals to leverage unfair cash payments from users of social media networks such as TikTok, Activision's lawyers say in the suit. I like that Anthony Fantano is the harmed party here. Sorry, Activision is the harmed party. Who are they harmed by? Anthony Fantano. Like, what is going on here? I guess why are they countersuing? Like, do they think I don't get it. Like, are they countersuing because they're like, no one ever can come after us for using your audio ever again if you upload it on TikTok? Is that what it is? Like, how do they get to play the victim here? Ultimately, what do I think? I am not a fan of intellectual property, but I am a fan of small content creators in this regard making money off of corporations. So this brings me to an impasse. Okay, it's a unique predicament where intellectual property, especially when it's being commercially appropriated by a giant corporation, should understandably lead to an adequate compensation for whoever the making a big stink about it. You know what I mean? Fantano should borrow some Disney lawyers. I'm sure they'd lend their time pro bono to defend the sanctity of copyrights. Yeah. IP laws are only ever enforced in favor of corporations. That's why it sucks. Yeah, literally. Okay, but there wouldn't be a carve out, dummy. No, for commercial utilization, you would absolutely put a carve out there. What are you talking about? Potentially. I mean, it depends on how they frame this. It's been reused 54,000 times on TikTok. Argument is stupid despite being a giant corporation. I texted him. Let's see if he responds. Why are you defending IP Lamau just because he's your friend? Off. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm defending him, because he's my friend. The other side, Fantano did not did not reply to a request or comment from Axios, but in an interview with Overcome last year about the clip's popularity, Fantano said, I have so many other irons in the fire going on that I don't really give a shit about what happens with the sound of me yelling at pizza. But he added, for somebody who literally has nothing on their name other than, hey, I have this popular song on TikTok or this popular sound, for them to not see any kind of benefit off that whatsoever, that's terrible. That's awful. Yeah, Anthony Fantano. Corporations need to license everything, and I mean everything from marketing materials, even fonts. Anthony probably knows this and is trying to simply license his original audio to them. Very typical in the marketing world, and Activision is being a typical cheapskate corpo source. I work in marketing. Ethan was saying the same thing when he saw Selena Gomez use his audio to promote her new makeup line.
Let's see, what else? Selena Gomez used my sound?
Yeah.
Right.
And listen, as much as I love my girl Gomez, Daddy needs to get paid right now.
Don't even look at me right now.
Are you kidding me?
It was the first thing literally you didn't give us time to bask in it.
Well, we were during break. Well, how are you going to bask
so
in
true.
it?
So
She's
true.
not even
Yeah.
going to find out. I'm just going to shake down her fucking makeup company and they
It's
can
a bomb
afford it.
makeup
They can
company.
afford it.
They can. They are doing very well. They're a very successful brand.
That's it.
Run
She
by a
won't even
very
notice.
successful woman.
Just throw me a couple 100,000 and we don't have to talk about it anymore. Right? Well,
a couple 100K.
Well, then another angle was I told my lawyer, well, tell them, you know, if she wants to come on the show, we'll let bygones be bygones.
Agree.
We love her,
It's so true.
but also I'm suing you.
Yeah.
Not really suing.
Well, if she doesn't pay up, I'll have to take her to court.
Girl,
I'm sorry, dude.
are you kidding?
You can't use my voice to sell products.
No! You can't take Selena Gomez to court!
It's not her. It's Rare Beauty. Okay.
Ugh.
But
Wait, that's her company, though, right?
That is her.
I'll never get a PR package.
well, maybe I'll have to depose her then, and maybe when I
Depose her.
maybe when I depose her over this lawsuit, I'll start asking her questions about Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and Haley. Yeah. Let's get to
I
the bottom of
remind you,
this.
Selena, you are under oath.
Right.
Right?
Here it is. Also, I don't know. Okay, girl. Text is, when someone asks me what product I used in my brows, and I remember my new Rare Beauty brow pencil hasn't launched yet. This is so commercial. The
It's so
use of this
amazing.
is so commercial.
Such a smart.
It's such a
business
slam
move.
dunk for me.
This is such a smart
This
business
is me
move
when
on
I saw
Selena's
this.
part.
Kobe, boom.
We are in such a fight, you and me.
Listen, I have to enforce my how do you call it? My
Morals?
no, there's a legal use to my personality. Likeness. I have to enforce my likeness. You know, I can't be, if they want to use me, they got to pay up. Thank you, Selena. We love you, girl. You know what I mean?
We're never meeting her.
I think Fantano has a decent chance to win. I don't think he uploaded the sound to TikTok. I don't think he uploaded the sound to TikTok's cleared commercial system. Other people have ripped the original video and uploaded it. Activision threatened to sue me for working on a decompiled open source version of old Call of Duty games. Them for abusing their money and power to shut down smaller people. While this situation is different to mine, it's still insane. I feel pretty bad for the 18-year-old social media intern who caused all this. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I copyright law sucks so much in the US. Most historical work should have expired in 1965 because they never extended their copyright 90%, but they just lie about it. They'll also claim something from 1920s was never published and so is still copyrighted. Corporations are the ones abusing it, not Fantano. By the way, people thinking six figures is a lot have clearly never worked in big corporate marketing. Dollar figures are absolutely insane in this world, trust me. Yeah. No one is writing articles when music or movie companies do this to creators, but now it's a story when it goes the other way. I think it's a story because Activision, it seems like, according to what Activision is saying, Fantano reached out and was like, hey, give me some money. You used my voice in an ad and I didn't clear it. And then they didn't like how much money he was asking for. So then they were like, fuck you, we're going to sue you. If being anti-corpa means being pro-IP, then I'm the most Marvel-loving Disney fan this side of Mississippi. In my opinion, it's very similar to the Ron DeSantis meme videos. Killian Murphy didn't give his permission to use his likeness for the video. Yeah, I do think that it opens up a litigation floodgates for a lot of horny lawyers and also a lot of horny motherfuckers who just want to like turn around and sue anyone and everyone. So I do see the other side of this conversation where like anything and everything that is meant to protect people will oftentimes be one, utilized by corporations to protect their interests, and two, will be utilized by random dumbasses who wanna litigate every little thing. You know what I mean? It feels strange, but I could totally see this backfiring on like the internet as long as it's not like very clearly defined. I could see that totally destroying fair use. Even I could totally see it destroying. I don't know. I could see it being weaponized by like any Tom, Dick, and Harry. So that's why I said we're at an impasse. But if Fantano wins and the corporation has to pay that, will strengthen the rights of the small content creators. Yeah, I agree.
With your girl, tell me she's your girl.
That's my favorite part. This line, like that part.
With your girl,
It's your girl.
tell me she's your friend. Put her in the car, I got money I can spend. Give it a whirl, I'll have 2 sugar babies. I got everything you need, I can handle 2.
I got 2 sugar babies. I can handle everything. At a certain point, I mean, this is a self-report. Like he is basically talking about his webcam business, which he can't shut the up about.
And
It's your girl.
He's also kind of self-reporting that the only attention he's getting from women is paid attention.
Yeah.
It's like he has 2 sugar babies. Like, one isn't enough. You don't have any women.
That's
in your,
like,
in your
is that
normal life
alpha? Like, I thought alpha guys would like always talk about how like you shouldn't, bitches. Like, you shouldn't pay for them. They're bitches. But meanwhile, he's like, please let me pay for your time. Like, no one will be around me.